What if 3 seasons ago I came up to you and said, hey, Sam Darnold is going to win a Super Bowl before Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and 80% of the active starters in the NFL? What if I told you that? Would you have believed me? Let's reverse the roles. What if you told me that? Would I have believed you? The answer is no on both sides, I would hope. Sam Darnold might have just created one of, if not the best NFL stories in the history of the game. Seattle, great job. You deserve it. We will get into it here as I react to your game. And New England, nothing to be ashamed of other than just getting spanked on national TV. Anyway, couple of plugs as always. Don't forget to use code WW10 to save yourself a discount on any of Waggle's awesome products. And also don't forget to use code WyattzWorld at sign up on Prize Picks to guarantee yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 entry. But as always, please remember to play responsibly and let's get into the video. Okay, so reacting to the Super Bowl from last night, the Seahawks dominating the Patriots 29-13. This game sucked. I mean, there's some Seattle fans who are taking a big dance on me right now, and you have every right to. You have a right for, just being the Seahawks. You have a right because of what I said about Sam Darnold going to Seattle. You have a right because of what I said about Kenneth Walker, who was the Super Bowl MVP. I ain't arguing any of it. I deserve it. I mean, sad story for Drake May. He got pummeled. He got his ass kicked. He did not look very good. He had a nice play to Mac Hollins there at the end of the game. But sadly, Drake May is going to have to go through the entire offseason being the last bad performance of the year, which also just sucks in general because he's now going to be a punching bag for 7 months. I mean, I'm going to be honest, dude, I don't know anybody who would have played well against that Seattle defense, and all credit to the Patriots defense. I think for the first half to 3/4 of the game, they did very well. Especially Christian Gonzalez. I feel like he was everywhere. He was involved in every play. But when it takes your offense damn near 4 quarters to throw up any points, it's pretty easy to look past what I would consider a pretty good defensive game. Also, what the fuck was Mac Hollins' pregame outfit? He walked up looking like Hannibal Lecter. That dude loves attention, dude. He loves attention more than a high schooler with a knee brace. Also, shout out to Super Bowl Diggs there, 3 for 37. Playoff Diggs this year was just really good. He made a Super Bowl, I can't dog him. Looking at Seattle now, by no means was Sam Darnold a cyborg on the day. He only did take 1 sack, so credit to him on evading pressure and credit to the O-line he had. But the guy finished for 202 yards, 1 touchdown, completing 19 out of 38 passes. Seattle's entirety of their offense was Kenneth Walker. Even though he didn't score a point, the guy threw up 135 rushing yards and looked damn near unstoppable. You couldn't get him to the ground. I mean, AJ Barner was responsible for the only receiving touchdown, the only offensive touchdown on the day. Cooper Kupp led the team in receiving, and Jason Myers was 5 for 5 on field goals, kicking 17 points, arguably should have been the Super Bowl MVP as well. You guys think DeMarcus Lawrence is happy that he signed there this offseason? Remember when he was talking shit to Micah Parsons? DeMarcus said, Dallas is my home, but I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. Micah said, this is what rejection and envy looks like. This is some clown shit. DeMarcus then said, calling me a clown won't change the fact that I told the truth. Maybe if you spent less time tweeting and more time winning, I wouldn't have left. And then he went on to win a Super Bowl. It is he who laughs last. This defense was an absolute issue though. 6 sacks, forced fumble, a fumble recovered, a fumble 6. Well, technically, I think it was a pick 6, but same difference. Ernest Jones had 10 tackles on the day. I mean, this was one of the best defensive units I've probably seen in the last 10 years. I mean, I will reiterate, I thought this game sucked. I thought this game was boring, but I'm happy with the outcome, believe it or not. I'm very happy that the Seahawks won. I'm happy that they beat the Patriots. I'm happy I was right with the pick, but I also think it's just good for football. This is fresh. This is new. Sure, Seattle's won a Super Bowl previously, in the last 15 years, but this wasn't the Eagles. This wasn't the Chiefs. This was a fresh breath at hopefully the start of a new era in the NFL. Seriously, Seattle, congratulations. I'm sorry. You have every right to clown me. I will never stop you from clowning me. And believe me, at some point before next season starts, I will be in Seattle. Here's a little piece of news that came out last night right after the game, but Clint Kubiak is going to be the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders starting next season. And that was heavily rumored. They just wanted to wait, I think, until this game was completed for him to actually commit. But getting a Super Bowl champion to come run your team has got to be pretty uplifting for the Raider fans to actually feel hope. Can't do any worse than Pete Carroll, I'll tell you that. Here's a rather disappointing piece of news that came out this weekend about Falcons rookie James Pierce Jr. He was arrested Saturday on felony charges after he allegedly crashed his vehicle into one being driven by a WNBA player, I think that was his girlfriend too, multiple times, and then struck a police officer with the vehicle while evading the arrest. He was released last night after posting a $20,000 bond. I mean, that's one way to kill an NFL career. It's making me think we might have a second coming of Aldon Smith here in the league. Remember when that guy was like elite and then he went to jail for 4 years and then came back and played? What the fuck are people doing? Here's an interesting headline as of about 30 minutes ago. Max Crosby has apparently told Tom Brady he is done playing there. Yeah, so was Trey Hendrickson with the Bengals last season. So was Giannis with the Bucks about a week ago. To me, this is gonna be an off-season story that just ends up evolving into absolutely nothing. But it'll at least give us something to watch and pay attention to. I mean, to be honest, I understand why Max would want to go, but I also think it's kind of stupid for him to just be throwing in the towel right now. He just got extended last year to like the highest non-paid quarterback contract ever. He knows he has elite offensive talent on the team. He knows they have the #1 overall pick. They're going to get somebody. He knows they have a new head coach coming in. So what the fuck happened? Why do you want out that bad? Other than the fact that you're on the Raiders and you've just been losing your entire career. That I get. But don't you at least want to see what's about to happen? Then again, it's the Raiders. Probably not. And that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, for today's video. That's really all I got to react to because I think everything I can react to, I just did. There should be 2 skits out on my channel here coming up very soon. One of them's already out. The second one might be out today. If not, it'll be out tomorrow. As always, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me through another season. You guys are awesome. You're the best boss ever. I'm gonna continue to try and consistently roll out content throughout the off season, and feel free to give me ideas. Again, I'm always open. Might be dabbling into basketball coming up here. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, as always, show support if you appreciate the video, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get this whipped up so you guys can watch it. Have a great rest of your Monday, and as always, I will see you in the next video.